Hey everyone, I'm Jay West, and this is our live broadcast of the American Motorsports Simulations at Williams Grove. We're live with the second race of the season. This is SRTV Network. We're here in the booth, Jay West and Matt Trace. How you doing tonight, Matt?
Doing pretty good. How are you, Jerry?
Hey, I'm hanging in there, man. I'm excited to see this here second race of the chase. It's going to be a absolute second race of the season here. It's going to be absolutely on the edge of my seat again, of course, and we'll see how it goes. Good luck to all the drivers out there.
Yeah, this should be a pretty good race. It's Williams Grove is a tough little track to get around. I mean, it's actually little. It's a half-mile track. If you're wondering what Williams Grove is like, it's kind of like a dirt Darlington. So, should be some exciting racing tonight for everybody.
Oh yeah, and practice has concluded. These guys are moving on into qualifying. Who you think's going to end up on the pole tonight here, man?
Looks like so far through practice that Brian Beach and Ronald Henry and Rick Brazel have been quick. So I'm gonna go with Ronald Henry.
Ronald Henry's looking bad fast, and he put it on point last on the asphalt series. So let's see what he can do on dirt. I think I'm gonna go with. I had the 88 last time. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's say, who's looking fast tonight? I'm gonna go with the 101 of Martin Karch.
Yeah, Martin's always a good pick, no matter what car he is on dirt. So we'll see how quick he is tonight. But I still think that 75 of Ronald Henry is probably going to be the toughest car to beat in this race.
Yeah, these guys got their hands full, that's for sure. It's not going to be an easy battle, and hopefully we get this race done without a lot of cars getting tore up tonight. How's Williams Grove, and what's it feel like to run a lap around here?
I can tell you it is pretty intense. It's a half-mile track that's opened back in 1939. It's located in Central PA, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, and it is a tough track. And I know as long as the track conditions are great, you can run this thing wide open in both the sprints and the legends. It's just a matter of, are you gutsy enough to do so? And if you watch some of these guys go around the track, you see there's a bridge there in the backstretch, and that bridge area on the backstretch can really throw your car around. So that could be a calamity spot, or it could be a make or break spot for a driver trying to make a pass, because if you come off that turn too hot and get to that spot and hit the wall, it's going to be trouble.
Yeah, I know, and it looks like a lot of drivers, they get down towards the bottom and they try to hook the rail there. And sometimes in doing that, you end up catching that mud down there on the bottom, catches that left front tire and spins you around awful quick.
Yeah, it can. And like I said, this is a pretty quick track, so we'll see how everybody does and how they adapt to it. But it looks like right now we have Brian Beach on the front row or on the pole. That was a pretty quick lap in these Legends cars.
Yeah, Brian Beach, he put it on point so far here. He's got a 24.730.
There's my pick, Ronald Henry, third or second. Your pick's third.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one, just like last week, huh?
I say, once again, outshining you with that pick.
I didn't do too bad last week. Now I got me a win and I got me a third. All right.
Track position is gonna be big for this race. Whether people want to see it or not, track position will be huge, and it's just, we'll see. The front row is gonna be tough, but there is guys that I think could get through this field tonight.
Yeah, and let's give these guys that's out there watching, first of all, I'd like to appreciate everybody for tuning in here to SRTV Network and the American Motorsports Simulations second race of the season here. We're doing dirt tonight in the Legends Series, and I appreciate everybody for coming out, and stay tuned for a good race coming up. Look like Brian Beach managed to hang on to the pole here.
Looks like, yeah, well, Mike Massey's out there running a couple of laps right now. We'll see if anybody else goes out here before we get a word with our pole sitter. But Jerry, this is going to be a pretty exciting race for us up here because it is Williams Grove, and it's going to be kind of like who's going to be fast and who can handle their car the best.
Yeah, they definitely got their hands full tonight, but it's going to be a quick 30-lapper here. So let's get a word in with our pole setter, Brian Beach.
Hey, what's going on, Jay?
Hey, Brian, you managed to put it on point tonight, and it looks like you got a fast race car out there tonight. You think you can bring it home here tonight in Victory Lane?
This old M&M's Dirt Legend car ain't feeling too bad there. Kind of surprised to see sitting on top there. I thought old Ronald had something there. Track's starting to loosen up a little bit, getting a little greasy. See if we can hang on to it for 30 laps. See how it goes.
Yeah, I think you're going to have the pressure on you there. So good luck out there tonight, and hope to see you here in Victory Lane.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Jared.
It's your pole sitter, folks, Brian Beach.
Buddy was moved out of your channel.
That's a pretty quick lap they laid down, but it's actually closer than what people think. With Brian starting on the pole and Ronald second, it's actually, you're looking at not even a second through the whole field, so that's pretty tight.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get a rundown here of the starting grid here tonight. As Brian Beach puts it on point. On his outside, the number 75 of Ronald Henry. And in the second row, the 101, Martin Karch. On his outside, he's got the 88 of Rick Brazil. I forget how to say his name. He's going to kill me. It's all right, though. Starting in the third row inside, the 45 of Michael Massey, followed by, on his outside, the 74 of Chris Johnson. Seventh place, the number 9 of Adam Holm, followed by the 69 of Timothy DeSwart. In the ninth place, the number 8 car, William Davis. And on his outside, 31 of James DeMint. 11th place is going to be that 47 car, Bill Cobb. He usually puts up a pretty good fight. And on his outside, the number 23 of Corey Helmricks. Charlie Porter's going to be in the inside, starting 13th, with 84 of Lou Oleski on the outside. The 15th position goes to the 00 of James Wallace and the 14 of Chris Hockley on his outside. That's the starting grid here tonight at Williams Grove.
I think it's Rick Brazel is how he said it. And I know the 14 has scratched for the Legends tonight. He wants to get ready for the 360s and 410s, which I don't blame him. This is his hometown track, so it'd be nice to get him in Victory Lane tonight.
Yeah, hometown boy at his hometown track, guaranteed. He pretty much should know his way around. Well, we'll see. So we got a lot of super fast cars. You know, I got a word I'm gonna introduce to SRTV Network, and it's a mix between super and stupid. Super fast. There's a lot of super fast cars out there tonight, Matt.
Yeah, there is, and it's a good bunch of guys that they're out here racing as fast as they're going to be. There should be a lot of give and take. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of give and take, and for the fans it should be a pretty exciting race, and I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm jealous I'm not out there racing with those guys, but I'd rather be up here watching this because this is going to be exciting.
Yeah, and they got to make one more lap around, so we'll go through the temperature here, 65 degrees. The wind's coming out of the east at 7 miles an hour. It's going to be a 15-mile race here.
And those laps are going to go quick. It's not going to seem like these guys are getting around the track really that fast, but it is slick, and it's just going to be exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot of good-looking cars out there, and the 18 of Brian Beach on point. He's got the 101 of Martin Karch right behind him. On his outside, he's got the 75 of Ronald Henry, which pretty much runs up front so far starting this season. He's been making a name for himself here at American Motorsports Simulations. And that pace car is getting ready to duck off on the pit road. The 18 is going to send these cars super fly around this dirt track. And it's green.
Green, and we're going into the turn. Looks like Brian Beach with a nice start on this race.
Yeah, the 88. Yeah, top 5 single file, double wide behind. The 101 gets loose coming off of Ford, or 3 wide. The 88 in the middle, Rick Brazel. He's got the 45 of Mike Massey passing him on the outside. They're 2 wide going into 1, the 75 and the 88. Ronald Henry managed to lose a spot there to the 88 of Rick Brazel.
Caution's out. Not sure what we're under yellow here for. Looks like the 31 of James DeMent.
Yeah, the 8 and the 47 of Bill Cobb got together. The 31, he just kind of looked like he lost traction there and ended up spinning it around a little bit, which caused a couple other guys to get some contact here tonight. But it's unfortunate for the 31 of James DeMent, and I didn't see who else was involved in that.
You know what's great about a live broadcast is when you have to get distracted to do other things while you're up here in the booth. And when you're sitting here, you're trying to watch the race and somebody's knocking at the door, you got to answer.
Yeah, I hope that don't happen to me here tonight. And I hope this live broadcast is coming across smooth and sounds good. So if anybody's out there watching the chat, let me know what it sounds like, what it looks like. In the meantime, let's check out some of the sponsors here. We got Dave's Muskie Club, and we got five new sponsors for the American Motorsports Simulations tonight. Sorry I can't bring up the logos tonight.
Looks like we're doubled up, getting ready to restart this race. Brian Beach and Rick Brazel in the front row, Ronald Henry and Chris Johnson in the second row. We are back green flag racing, and it is a drag race on the front stretch. Brian Beach, Rick Brazel on the outside. Who's going to get the lead going into turn one? It looks like Brian Beach is going to hang on, and there's a spin behind him.
Caused a big pile up there. The caution managed to come back out. It looked like a bowl of spaghetti. But we'll take one more look. Yeah, I think the 88 got the worst end of that deal, and so you guys seen what happened there. I don't have to explain that. But real quick, one more time, I want to go over these sponsors here. You know, the sponsors that are showing on the screen. We also got some extra. I think Matt, you sponsored this. I got word in that Matt Trace Motorsports or Trace Motorsports was sponsored, and Warner Racing and Speed Motorsports also.
Yeah, I figured since, you know, I've raced around these guys long enough, I'd chip in and help sponsor this league for them, and hopefully it's a good time for everybody.
Yeah, and I appreciate everybody, you know, helping out the American Motorsports Simulations. If you want to join the American Motorsports Simulations, check them out, americanmotorsports.blogspot.com. Look them up on Iracing. Look them up in the league sessions, league directory. See if you can find them. It looked like the 88 got turned around. Hopefully he'll get back up to the front there. But I just want to say I apologize to the guys. I didn't get the logos up for, which is Warner Racing, Trace Motorsports, and Speed Motorsports. So I apologize, guys. We'll get you together next week. And hats off to you for sponsoring these guys over here at AMS.
Well, as we are getting ready here, looks like probably at least one more lap of caution. Let's give you a quick rundown of how everybody's doing right now. Your pole sitter Brian Beach is still out front. Ronald Henry second. Mike Massey up to third. Chris Johnson up to fourth, and Martin Karch is fifth. Adam Halm up to sixth. Tim DeSwart seventh. William Davis eighth. James Wallace ninth, and Corey Helmrich is 10th. I think we're getting ready to go back green.
Absolutely, and we're starting 3 wide in the second row. The 101 was sandwiched between the 45 of Mike Massey and the 9 of Adam Holm. The 8 of William Davis comes up, gets into the 69 of Timothy DeSwart, and no yellow. It knocked him on the pit road, so we didn't get a yellow flag there on that one.
But the race for the lead is starting to heat up. Brian Beach is now starting to see pressure from the 75 of Henry, and Martin Karch is right there too. It's tight. Henry to the bottom one and 2. Beach to the high side. Beach is still going to hang on to the lead coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, and we're under caution now, so I didn't see who was involved. I know the 69 got the short end of the stick there. The caution didn't quite come out there. I have no idea.
23. Looks like maybe the 23 was involved. Yep.
Go back and take a look here. The 23. Oh. Corey Helmrich got a little loose. Kept it off the 88 of Rick Brazel. Just kind of got tapped around there. No harm, no foul. And he managed to swing it around and get it back going again. So we're back live. The 23 still out on the track, but up front we got your leader Brian Beach. Still managed to hang on to that top spot. In your top 5, Brian Beach, Ronald Henry, Adam Holm, Michael Massey, and James Wallace.
How about James Wallace starting shotgun on the field, basically 15th, and he's already up to 5th, and we're about halfway into this race.
Yeah, hats off to him making up through there in this Legends car. I mean, it's not easy, but it's not hard, and you pretty much just got to be super fast to win this race.
I think next we're gonna have to start making our own music and just get a super fast song, or just use, Stupefy.
Yeah, that's my new term, super fast here. It's at SRTV Network. You won't hear it nowhere else, folks. It's super fast or super flying around. So, we got the lights off on the pace car. They're going to make one more trip around. I'm sure these guys are ready. They're about halfway through this race. They got to jump right out of this car, jump in that 360 here in about 11 minutes, 10 minutes or so. So they're going to have to hurry up. They might not even have a chance to get a drink of water. They're going to be right back out on the track in that 360 car.
But these guys are race car drivers, and they're used to this, so I don't see any problems with these guys. If this race goes green, though, this could get pretty exciting with Ron Henry and Brian Beach up here, because these two are, like you say, super fast.
Yep, and the green flag's in the air. The 18, pedal to the metal, gets a little loose. The 9 of Adam Holm on the inside of the 75 keeps it off of Ronald Henry. The 18 gets away. The 00 Jamie Wallace down on the inside. The 45 of Michael Massey on his outside. In the back, they're all over the place. They're trying to fight their way up to the front. These top 5, they're gone. Single file. The 45, Michael Massey checks up for the 00 James Wallace. The 88 of Rick Brazel. He's coming up through. the 75 of Ronald Henry got in the wall there before he got into one. Looked like Michael Davis got into the back of the 45, turned him around. Contact, folks. Caution's out.
Adam Halm up to second, making it exciting there for right before the caution came out. He got a move on the 75 on that restart, and he's right there with the 18. So look out the replay of what happened here. But Homeboy on the move.
Yeah, and we're riding on the replay here with the number 8. As the 75 tapped the wall, the number 8 just went in hot. He kind of tapped the 45 more than once. Made sure he went around. I'm sure he didn't mean to do it on purpose. So he'll probably be going to the back there. What do you think, Matt? He's going to the back here.
Yeah, he's definitely got to go to the back on that one. And that's a tough break for Massey. Massey was running really well up there. He had a top 5 car.
Your leader right now, Brian Beach. That number 18 car. As we take a look through the field, we got the 18 of Brian Beach. Number 9 of Adam Holm.
00, James Wallace. What's nice about James's car is it's plain old red.
Yeah, it says 600 Racing on it. We got the 88 of Rick Brazel. 75 of Ronald Henry. 74 Chris Johnson right behind. Chris is doing a great job out there tonight. Bill Cobb in that 47 car. Timothy DeSwart.
I think Mike Massey's in there somewhere. Not sure if he's going to the back.
Yeah, he's
20.
Looks like he's making his way to the back.
23 Corey Helmrichs. The 101 of Martin Karch. And there's Charlie Porter. We haven't said much about Charlie tonight. She's hanging on out there too.
Yeah, and looks like William Davis, James DeMint riding around out there in the back. The 8 EOL'd itself, so yeah, he's going to have to start in the back after that contact and bringing out that yellow.
Here we go. Single file restart for this one. Getting ready to go green. Green flag's out, and Brian Beach gets a decent start, spins his tires, but Adam Holm is right there on his tail.
Oh, the 18 got loose. Lost his traction there. Cut it down to the bottom. The 75 of Ronald Henry and the 88 of Rick Brazel get together. They go into 3. The 75 of...
Sorry, but the lead just got really intense with James Wallace and Adam Holm as they went side by side through 3 and 4. Caution's out.
Yellow flag on the field. Go back and...
the 8 of William Davis again.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go back and look at that. I missed that one. Yeah, it was definitely the 8. He kind of slung it in there a little hard. He got into the 31 car of James DeMint. A little bit of net code there, but he's in the pits now, so that might have ended his night here at American Motorsports Simulations.
Well, while we pace under yellow, with 8 laps or 7 laps to go, let's get a little bit of fan interaction here and in the chat. For those that are watching and can comment, who do you think is going to end up winning this race with 8 laps to go? You got Adam Holm out front, James Wallace second, Rick Brazel third, Chris Johnson fourth, Bill Cobb fifth, Ronald Henry sixth, Mike Massey seventh. So I mean, you got the field is pretty stacked. So if you are able to comment who you think is going to win this race.
Yeah, let us know how the stream is. If it's it don't sound good, don't look good. If it's blinking, I need to know those things. Otherwise, I can't fix it.
I know right now we got Chris Hockley watching. He says broadcast is great, so thanks Chris for watching. Hopefully we'll have you out here in the booth for the 360s and 410s. Get you an interview, hometown boy.
He's a hometown boy. I'm not a singer, man, but I was thinking about on this restart here, they're gonna start single file again. It looks like. How about we ride along in the cockpit as see what the drivers see here on one of these restarts, and if we miss something, we'll go back and take a look at it. But let's ride around with the 74, Chris Johnson, on this restart. 6 to go.
Out of turn 4. Yeah, homeboy out of turn 4 looking for that green flag. Wallace right behind him. They go green. Rick Brazel gets run on James Wallace going into turn 1. And Wallace is going to duck low for the block and to get around the 9. Contact. 3 wide. Homeboy still hangs on to the lead as they go down the backstretch.
Adam Holm making it look good. He's making it look easy. We got a little bit of blinking, and we got a yellow flag. The 88's around.
Also looks like the 23 went around too. And Hockley's pick was Wallace or Brazel, so.
Yeah, it just looked like the 18 of Brian Beach and the 23 of Corey Helmrichs got together there, which is pretty good for Adam Holmes since he's running up front. He's got a really good chance to take this one home. Looks like the 88 car wants his spot back. I'm not sure if he's going to get it or not, but I think he might have just kind of spun it around, and luckily the caution came out, and Iracing held his spot for him there, so he's going to maintain that second position. He's going to be able to put the pressure on Adam Holm on this last restart. I'm pretty sure that if it goes green and the caution comes out, unless it comes right back out immediately, that this race is over. So we're going to be 3 to go here at the line. The pace car is going to turn the lights off. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout.
And anything can happen in 2 laps. It's just a lot of pressure on that lead car right now of Adam Holm to try and, I wouldn't really say steal win because he's been pretty quick all night, but see if he can hang on and park it in victory lane tonight.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to talk bad about myself, but I'm pretty sure the stream looks pretty crappy right now. I just got an idea here looking at the numbers over here that it might be glitching a little bit, but I'm not sure. I can't pull it up unless I pull it up on my phone. Maybe I can do that.
Well, it looks good on my TV, and what's going to look even better is this restart here as we get ready for a restart of 2 laps to go. Adam Holm, Rick Brazel. Let's see who's going to come out on top. Green flag's out. Adam Holm gets a restart, but Rick Brazel's right there with him.
Great restart. Adam Holm looking good to bring this one home, but it's not going to be easy because that 88 car is going to put the pressure on.
Battle for third with James Wallace and Chris Johnson behind them, but the focus is still out front. Caution's out. Adam Holm is going to end up winning this race.
Congratulations to Adam Holm. Yeah, the caution came out there. A couple cars went around, so it could have been the 101 of Martin Cars. Let's take a look. So we got Martin Carts here, and Bill Cobb just kind of got in the wall there, and the 101 got caught up in it there.
Yeah, it looks like it's the that wall effect, like I said earlier, where if you come off the corner a little hot and hit that wall, it's going to be a disaster, and that's what happened to Bill Cobb. But a huge congratulations to Adam Holm for getting the win in this Legends race. Rick Brazel and Chris Johnson are your other podium finishers.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Adam Holm here on the radio. As we take a look at the race results, there's your top 10. We got Adam Holm, Rick Brazel, Chris Johnson, Ronald Henry, Michael Massey, Timothy DeSwart, Corey Helmrichs, Brian Beach, Charlie Porter, James Wallace, Bill Cobb, Martin Karch, James Dement, William Davis, Lou Oleski, Christopher Hockley rounds out the field here tonight. See, Adam Holm, you got a copy.
Copy, buddy.
Man, you managed to pull that one out. I mean, you come up through there. You started 7th. You took the lead, and you never looked back. How's it feel?
Feels good. Haven't won a race for a while. Makes me feel good. Got the good setup. Glad I'm up here.
Well, I know you guys are going to jump right out of this car and jump right in that 360 car. How you feel about your race tonight and your points going into next week in the Legends?
Well, for me to jump into a 360, it's going to be a prayer from heaven. Hopefully I can make one lap, but that's just what I got to say. But going into the points, I told Mike from the get-go, I said I'm looking for a championship and I'm going to be hungry.
Yeah, man, and I'm rooting for you to pull one off. And great job tonight taking this one home. The number 9 of Adam Holm. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout-out to?
Well, for one, I'd like to say thanks to you, Jerry, and Matt for doing the broadcast. And also, I'd like to say thank you to Mike for everything he's got going right now.
All right, buddy. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the 360s.
Thank you.
Buddy was moved out of your channel.
That was tonight's Legends winner, Adam Holm. And Jerry, 1 race down, 2 more to go. And I think that, I don't know if it's going to be easy to beat that race.
Yeah, that was a great race, man. A couple cautions, but you know, people love to see accidents and stuff like that. So hopefully it was a good race for the fans, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. So for SRTV Network, Matt Trace and myself, Jay West, we'll see you in the 360s.